Dr. Zakir Naik got angry on Christian missionary. Wait, what? What happened here? Let's watch this debate.
Are you a Christian, brother? Are you a non-Muslim?
I'm a non-Muslim.
Okay, what's your name and your profession, brother?
Okay, my name is Benson Sunday, and I'm a software engineer.
Oh.
Okay, my question goes thus. I'd like to give a little background of my question, if you like, which is that I should have also be a Muslim today, if not for this question that is not answered.
Oh.
And what is the question? The question
Sorry,
is...
can you repeat again, brother?
Okay.
Can you say a bit loudly and slowly? I think the speakers are not good yet. It's not your fault. It's the fault of the speakers.
Good.
Can you repeat the question?
I said, in the year 2008...
Let me, brother.
In
Yes.
the year 2008, probably I might have been a Muslim.
In the year 2008, you might have been a Muslim.
But because of this question that I could not get an answer for,
Okay.
and maybe some other one, but this was a very crucial one for me.
But now if you get the answer, you'll become a Muslim, inshallah.
Just
Inshallah.
wait, if you could answer it, no problem. And the question goes like this.
What is the question, brother?
The question is that being a Christian, I discovered to go to paradise is just to believe in Jesus Christ and follow him and you get to paradise. Now, but after a friend bought me a Quran in 2007, 2008, and we start reading, I found out in some references that all Muslims will first of all go to hellfire and be born in hellfire before...
Sorry, can you repeat?
Wait. Did he say all Muslims? Not all Muslims. Only some Muslims are going to hellfire. It depends on if you are a sinner or not. Okay, so there are multiple factors here, okay? First of all, you have your scales of good and bad deeds, right? So if you have like a lot of good deeds, but some bad deeds, you can like kind of like even this out with Allah's mercy, right? Because you have more good than bad deeds. There's also like individuals that were like they were like really big sinners. They did like major sins, a lot of bad things. But before they passed, in like maybe days before, they did like a lot of tawbah. And maybe Allah forgave them and they can also go straight to paradise without being punished, right? It all depends on an individual and how much sins they were doing. But if they are like Muslims, for example, and this is a very, very easy to understand example. So let's say there's a Muslim, this Muslim does not pray regularly, this Muslim does sins and this individual knows, oh, this is haram, but they still do it because they follow their desires, they don't do tawbah. Yeah, they will go for some time into Jahannam because they never did tawbah, they didn't focus on their duties as a Muslim, they avoided praying 5 times, they skipped prayers, they did this and that, and they were very, very bad in the deen, but they still had a bit of iman in their heart and they were still a Muslim. So they will be for some unknown time in Jahannam and then they will come out and they will be forgiven, inshallah, because the Jahannam is also serving as a form of cleansing for them. So yeah. But yeah, not every Muslim will go to Jahannam. We have like multiple groups of Muslims, right? We have those that will go straight to Jannah, those that will be like forgiven, right? And then they will go to Jannah, and those that will be punished. So yeah.
That all Muslims will first of all go to hellfire
It's wrong.
and be born in hellfire
The people are screaming.
before...
Sorry, can you repeat all Muslims?
This is wrong.
All Muslims...
Can you keep
Not
quiet,
all.
brothers and sisters?
They're upset. They're so mad
They
at
are
it.
reference to these things. I am not saying
Can
it.
you be
This is
quiet,
from the
please?
Quran and from the Hadiths.
Wait, I cannot hear you. What is the use of you speaking when I cannot hear you?
No.
Please wait. Brothers, sisters, if you want to stop the program, we'll stop it. Do you want to stop the program? So please keep quiet. When someone is posing a question, please keep quiet. When there is time to clap, you can clap. When there is time to say takbir, say takbir. Rest of the time, please keep silent.
Yes, please.
Jazakallah shukran. Yes, brother.
Okay, so I repeat that after studying it in that 2007, 2008, I find out some Quranic references. And hadiths also explain it. Some hadiths, even Sahih hadiths, which are strong hadiths.
Sahih hadiths, yeah.
That all Muslims will taste hell. They will pass through hell before they get to paradise. And I, being a Christian, I look at it that how can I have an offer that says go to paradise directly without fire, and one say you have to go through fire with and after that you go to paradise? Even some hadith even says that the prophet.
I heard your question. I got your question.
Okay.
I think I get what he means. There's a misunderstanding. He means this hadith where it was said that Jahannam will be shown to a believer and Jannah, and then the believer will be admitted to Jannah, and it's just to show where he could have been or something, right? Like I came once across this hadith as well, right? But this hadith doesn't mean that the believer goes to Jahannam. Jahannam will be shown to the believer. I think that he has a misunderstanding with one of the hadiths, yeah, because there's a part where someone will be also forgiven, right? And he will go like to, of course, Jannah, right? But he will be shown Jahannam, but he will not enter it. This is something different. I think he's talking about this hadith.
Is that a question?
Just a last one to that question. That some hadith even shows that the prophet himself says in some places that even him, when everybody is born in the fire of hell, it remains the mark of worship, and Allah will shovel some people out of it. And even him is not sure if he will be among those who will be shoveled out, and same water will pour on it.
Yes, a misunderstanding.
I heard your question. I heard your question. I understood very clearly.
Okay.
Finish. You have too long. You want to give a speech here?
No.
I understood your question 100%.
So
Finish.
I should.
Yes, I want to answer it now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The brother said that, and I'll repeat your question in short.
Thank you.
The brother said in 2008, he would have become a Muslim. He was going to become Muslim, but he read the Quran. And the Quran says, all the Muslims will first go to hell. After hell, then they will go to heaven. And even the Prophet himself will first go to hell. Brother, this is the Quran. Where does it say this? You are telling all nonsense.
Okay, can I quote the reference?
Listen.
I have the reference, sir.
Okay, give the reference.
Okay, first of all, you have it in
give
Quran.
The reference. Right. Give the reference where it says all Muslims will go to hell first. Where does it say?
Okay.
I have read the Quran 100 times, more than 100
It's
times.
not
You
in
may
the
not
Quran.
hear it in that same word, but I'll quote it.
Give
Quran
me the
chapter 19.
reference. Give me the reference.
Surah to Maryam.
Sorry, Surah Maryam, chapter number 19. Yes.
Verse number 68 to 72. I think emphasis is laid in 71.
Chapter 19.
Yes.
Surah Maryam. Verse number? Shh. Will you all keep quiet? Will you all behave yourself? If you all don't know how to behave yourself when a
That's
non-Muslim
rude,
is
yes.
asking a question on the Quran and you all are screaming, shame on you. Shame on you. A non-Muslim wants to know about the Quran, he wants to accept Islam, and you all are shouting.
Yeah, they are actually putting rocks into his path.
What's happened to the Muslim Ummah?
I agree
Yes,
with him.
Maryam.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Surah
That's rude.
Maryam,
Verse
ayah 68 to 72.
68,
To 72.
68, okay.
And there's another reference also, but we'll start with that.
Where does it say?
Okay,
Where does it say all Muslims will be put to hell?
71. If you can read it, and I can read from here, or anybody can bring.
Then
an
he has the
English
wrong Quran.
You can read it. 68 to 71. If anybody I have the Quran on my phone, but if you want them to bring a physical Quran with English, I can come and
No,
read
I'm
it.
English, Arabic. I've got both Arabic and English both.
Yes, that's
So
what I'm
if there's
saying.
a mistake, I can check up in
71.
Arabic. Where does 71 say Muslim will go to hell? Where
Okay,
does,
okay, can you read it, or I should read it from here, so that we can.
No, where's the word Muslim mentioned here? For show me. Which ayah mentions Muslim? It is talking about somebody else. It's talking about the evil one who will go to hell first. Where does it say Muslims?
Okay, let me read. If that's not convincing,
No,
let me read.
tell me which verse says Muslim.
Yes, let me
Verse-
read it. Let me
verse
read it
number.
out.
Okay, tell me
Yes.
verse number.
Okay, good. Let me read it out.
Verse number which?
Let me check and read
Which
it.
verse are you reading? I want to know.
71, 72.
In 71, 72, the word Muslim doesn't exist.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, read.
Now, then let me read from 6. That's why I quote. My reference is from 68.
Okay,
to
68
72.
also doesn't go.
Oh, yeah, let me read.
68 doesn't say Muslim anywhere.
Let me read. Even I can read from Anywhere, any place. Okay, from 66.
Okay.
And man says, 66 now.
Okay.
Can it be that when I am dead, I will be brought alive? Does man not remember that when created him, earlier when he was nothing,
Correct.
but your Lord, we will surely add them and the devil.
And the
devil.
Repeat, devil.
Yes.
Devil.
Yes.
So Allah is talking about devils now.
And the devil.
Yes.
Then we will surely bring them around hell on their nails.
Correct.
Then out of every set, we will surely snatch those most defiant to the all-merciful.
No, read correctly. You are reading half. Read correctly again that verse.
This is from my own. Then
Read 68. Read 68 again.
No, okay, I'm reading 69 now. I've read 68 before. 68 says,
So thy Lord.
Sorry. But your Lord will surely aid them and the devil.
Devil, yes.
Yes. Then we will surely bring them around hell on their knees.
Okay.
And
Next.
I continue.
69.
Then out of every set, we will surely snatch those most defiant to the all-merciful.
Correct. All those who are against Allah.
Defiant.
So it's not talking about
Exactly, it's
Muslims.
sinners.
It's talking about those who are against Allah.
We have not finished, sir.
No, read the full verse correctly. Read 69. Then
70.
shall we certainly
70.
drag out from every sect all those who were versed in obstinate rebellions against Allah, most gracious.
Yes, I
So
said
this verse is
72.
talking about those who
I
are
didn't stop
Allah most gracious,
I didn't
not
stop at
about
69.
Muslims.
No, let me continue. Let me read the Quran first
But
before
for-
you give an
He
explanation.
already read
Let me
it.
read the
So
Quran.
do you understand talking about those who are against Allah?
Sheikh Zakir Naik, let me read the Quran. Al-Quran. This is the Al-Quran. Let me
Correct,
read
Al-Quran.
it completely
Yes,
first
yes.
before you give explanation. So, 70. 70 says, then we surely know better of those who are most deserving to roast in it.
Okay.
But every single one of
Then-
you is born to approach it. This has been a decree, unavoidable decree of your Lord. Then we will deliver those who were mindful of God and live unjust on their nails. So if you can read that even in your own English,
I'm
you will see
reading.
that it will
He
I'm reading Arabic
misunderstands
also,
this.
English
He
also.
misunderstands
Nowhere does
this.
it say Muslim.
Okay.
It's talking about the devil and those who are followers of the devil,
Yes.
who are enemies of Islam. Correct.
That's why I
Where
said
does
read
it say Muslim? In
Read
the
it.
full Arabic text, there is no Muslim.
Okay,
In the
number-
English text, there is no Muslim.
Okay.
Why
This
you
Sahih-
trying to fool the people?
No, sir. The Hadith explain it better. We said if you did not get it, I can give another Quranic verse.
I'm not getting it. I can understand even in your language. Nowhere is the word Muslim mentioned.
Yeah.
Even in your English language, it's talking about the devil and those who are obstinate against the most gracious Allah.
Okay.
So
You could use the same about all the people of Adam alayhi of Nuh alayhi salam. They were destroyed by the flood, right? Or the people of Lut alayhi salam. They were destroyed by rocks that were like raining from the sky and stuff. Like you can actually, like technically, you can give a reference to everything where people are being punished by Allah and say, oh, but those were humans that were punished. But a human that is being punished does not mean this human has to be a Muslim, right? Because there were polytheists that were punished. The people of Lut alayhi salam were punished. The people of Nuh alayhi salam that didn't follow were punished, right? So all those that didn't follow the Tawheed and they were like living a lot of like they were living a sinful life, they were without any faith in one God, with La ilaha illallah, of course they get punished. And this Christian here, he like completely misunderstood the text and he thought, oh, that is a generalized punishment, but it's talking about a specific type of people, those that are disobedient to Allah. And he even read it out correctly where it says those that are disobedient to Allah and the devil, right? So it did not say Muslim here anywhere. So yeah, he has a real misunderstanding here.
it's talking about the devil and those who are obstinate against the most gracious Allah.
Okay.
So Allah will bring them and put them in hell. What is the problem?
But why did he say that?
Please don't waste people's time. You
sir.
read, you took so much time. I
did.
gave you time.
No,
You are quoting the Quran.
You can read it from your translation.
Even what you read, the word Muslim is not there.
It doesn't have to be Muslim. It's saying all
Of
sects.
course it should.
Yes, it's saying
All
that
sects of
all
the devil.
people- It's talking
All
about
sects
you,
of
all
the
human
devil.
being. And also the hadith. Okay, let me read the hadith so that it can be clearer. And another Quranic verse that make it clear. Another Quranic verse, Quran chapter 3, verse 185. Quran chapter 3, verse 185. Also make it
I
clear.
know 3:185 says, Allah will not accept any religion except Islam. All those who follow any other religion,
Yes.
they shall be put into hell.
Now, from here, I want to read it. I want to just read it.
I'm telling you.
And we'll just read the hadith to confirm it.
It
Just
doesn't
read
say Muslims. It is talking about those who are against Allah. Anyone who desires a religion other than Allah, it will never be accepted of him. Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. Every soul shall have a taste of death.
I'm reading here. Then we read
Brother,
the hadith.
now brother, you are close to accepting Islam. I think it's a story. It's a story. It's a story because they wanted to misguide the people. Brother, what's your name? Brother, what's your name?
My name is Benson.
Benson.
Yes.
Benson.
Yes.
Brother Benson, I doubt whether you wanted to accept Islam in 2008.
I want to. My
Very
best
good.
friend. Let me give you a narration about it. My best friend, who is a Muslim, I'm a Christian. We share everything in common. Is the one that we discovered that the only thing we didn't share in
But
common.
now, do you know you made a mistake? Your friend may not be an expert in the Quran, correct?
My friend is a Christian today. 2012, he has become a Christian. And he's
Oh,
an afar.
Your friend, according, that's the reason your friend that told you doesn't know the Quran, and you misguided him.
No.
So you
he reads it
misguided,
himself.
instead of him taking you to Islam, you took him from the right path to the wrong path. I told you first, your friend doesn't know the Quran, you misguided him. And now you're trying to misguide us also. Correct?
No,
So
sir.
if you told your friend, I want to become Muslim, I'll show you the Quran. Now Quran says you'll go to hell. Now become a Christian, he became a Christian. Because
Wow.
he doesn't know the
That's
Quran.
evil.
Brother, I'm talking to you, you're looking inside.
Okay, I want to just read it.
I'm
that's why.
talking to you, you're looking inside.
Okay, no,
What
I'm
is
listening
it?
to you, sir.
Brother, you quoted two verses. Both the verses don't talk about Muslims in hell. Why are you wasting our time?
Do you want to?
You have to agree you made a mistake. Say sorry and let us give a chance to her, please.
Okay, sir. Do
If you make a mistake,
is
say
that
sorry at
hadith-
least.
No,
say
is
at
that
least
hadith-
sorry.
No.
Say sorry, I made a mistake.
No, I didn't make any mistake.
Okay, then
You
when
did.
you don't accept your mistake, then you're a liar according to me.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Can we have the next question, sister?
Oh my gosh, this guy, like, you know, it's like weird, and I don't like this kind of attitude when people have this. Okay, so let's say you read something wrong, right? Or you read out a number wrong, or it can be anything, it can be words in a text, and you're speaking with others, and then, oh, I read this out wrong, oh. But they see they read it wrong, and they still insist that they are right. Like, if you know you did a mistake, why do you insist on, like, why is it so hard to say, oh, I'm sorry, I misread, or I'm misunderstanding? Like, why is there so much pride or arrogance on an individual that they can't just say, oh, I'm sorry, I misread, or misunderstand? Oh, you're right, it says devil here, not Muslim. Like, we all make mistakes. I do this sometimes too, and I always will say, oh, sorry, I misread. Or I remember, like, once, and this was here on this channel, right? There's a hadith, and I remember this really well, and someone pointed this out in the comment section, and I want to apologize again. It was about a person that had the cat locked up in a cage, and then the cat died because of starvation, and this person was sent to Jahannam. And there was a prostitute that gave with her shoe water from a well to a thirsty dog, and she was admitted to paradise, right? And I accidentally said it was a dog that was locked inside, another cat. And I even went out and said, you know what, thank you so much in the comment section for pointing this out. Those hadiths, they have an animal in it, but one is a cat, one is a dog. And this is the thing that we human beings do. Even people of knowledge do this sometimes. Like, I saw sheikhs also, they mixed up a verse, or they mixed up a prophet. Like, this can happen. It also can happen in a day where you're maybe a bit sleepy, tired, or you have so maybe personal problems, a stressful day, so you sometimes will make a mistake. You will say a sentence wrong, you will say a number wrong, or you will, like, maybe quote a chapter and say it's verse 12, but it's actually verse 11 or something. Like, we all make mistakes, right? But we have to say, oh, I did a mistake, I'm sorry. And it can also be either you just make a mistake for no reason, or maybe that day you have a certain condition because you're maybe a bit sick or tired, or you had some problems with your personal life or something. So we all make mistakes, but you have to admit, like, oh, okay, this was a mistake, I'm sorry, or something, right? But this guy, he was just being super stubborn. He couldn't accept that he made a mistake, and he was being arrogant. And what is like so fishy and strange about this story is that his friend gifted him the Quran in 2008, and then some years later, this guy that gifted him the Quran became a Christian, and now he comes and says that he wants to become a Muslim if his question is answered, because that's the only thing that keeps him from accepting Islam. And what does this guy say then? And this is a very strange thing. He doesn't say at the end, you know what, I was wrong, you are right, I will accept Islam now. No, but he quotes at the end that his friend left the religion of Islam because of him. And this is like very strange. Like, there wasn't even like a happy ending here. That guy was just going away. I actually would have hoped at the beginning of this debate that at the end he will say the Shahada, and we will see like people like Haki, maybe he will cry like some others did, right? Because like it goes through your skin to your heart when you say the Shahada for the first time. But we didn't have a happy ending here, unfortunately. But yeah, may Allah guide this guy that is totally misguided. Ameen. And wow. But yeah, there's one thing also I've noticed here, like that people like, this is akhlaq, guys. This is something we have to also learn from this video. When someone is speaking, even if they are wrong or they're saying something completely nonsense, because there are sometimes people that don't have knowledge, that are misguided. Like, we have to control ourselves and have a good akhlaq. Let the people at least finish their sentence, even if they are speaking nonsense. And this is also key for making successful dawah. If you are having dawah with people on the street somewhere, like if I'm out there in the streets of my city in Germany and I have like dawah, a conversation with someone that is saying stuff like, oh, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did this, in the Quran it says this, you guys are wrong on this and that. I can't just get angry and yell at this person, because how do I convince this person, for example, to accept Islam? I need to have well manners, I have to have good akhlaq, and I have to stay calm even though this person says something not right about my religion. I let them finish their sentence, then I quote out just like Dr. Zakir Naik did here, right? Where you say, oh, okay, you know what, you actually, there's a misunderstanding, because it actually says this and this, and no, this is an unauthentic hadith you just brought. And then I explain what an authentic hadith is with a strong chain of narration. Then I will explain that there are also other Muslim groups that are not following the truth. Or it depends on what they quote, right? Because I sometimes hear people even say something about Shias, right? And I have to explain that Shia is not like following the footsteps of the Sahabas radiallahu anhum and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but it's like a split group. And there's like so much going on in the dawah, and you will always find people like this guy here. But it's very important to stay calm, let the person finish their sentence, and then you correct them if they are wrong, right? And if there's something where they are missing a part or lack of understanding, then you explain it. But yeah, you need to have a good akhlaq as a Muslim. It's very important. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time, inshallah.